Hi, I wanted to talk to you guys about this amazing development. It started for me on December 23rd. I dreamed that this being came to me. He was in these burgundy robes. He had the most amazing vibration, and his hair was white, like shock white, and he had a beard, and his eyes were the most brilliant blue you would ever imagine, but his skin was tan. It was a darker skin, which just made the eyes stand out all the more. Now, on the front of his outfit were light coats. They were just these symbols that I had never seen before, but I intuitively understood what they were. And so he spoke to me a little bit, and I didn't get a whole lot because it was the dream state, but I knew because he was in high def, like I could see the pores on his skin in comparison to the rest of the dream around me, that this was an actual visitation. So at that point, what I did was, I got out of the dream and I was trying to make contact outside of the dream state, but I didn't quite make it. And I was starting to talk to my highest aspect, saying, okay, what's going on here? And she had said, a new realm is opening up for you. And I was like, oh, okay. So on Christmas Day, I get my little one, she's 8, these watercolor markers. And she's just sitting there and she just makes this design and she comes and shows it to me, and there was these symbols on it, and I immediately recognized them. And I said, why did you make these symbols? Like, what prompted you to do that? And she said, I just felt the need to, but you have to put it on Facebook. You have to show their friends. It's important. They need to see this. And I did do that. I did put it on Facebook, and I saw that a lot of people were like, whoa, they instantly felt this burst of love looking at these symbols. So again, we're kind of like, what's going on here? So then around it was like between the 26th and 27th of December, I was working with a friend of mine, Stephen North, and who we've done quite a few Ascension videos together. And he actually felt the being come and touch him. And so it was such a concrete experience that we're all really, really looking for. So now at this point, I'm actually connecting in the realms with this being. And this being is telling me that he's part of the angelic realm, but a section we've never accessed before because we were not vibrationally able to. They're ecstatic. I mean, they're so glad, because what this means that we can access these beings, it means that we're finally getting our stuff together, and that there's enough on this planet that are vibrating high enough to where we're receiving more assistance. So how wonderful is that? Because so many of us for years have been going, okay, we need some help here. How do we handle the extreme lower density of most of the population? So this is really, really good news. So around that time, I go into meditation, and then all of a sudden he's, just standing right before me. And he's telling me his name is Lord Tolan, and that I can absolutely call him that, and I can call on him and the grouping. And he put his hands over like my crown and my third eye, and it seemed like the light codes flowed through him. I saw them going down his arms and then right into me. It was really an amazing experience, and it kind of knocked me for a physical loop a little bit, because it caused a detoxing effect, which is great. I'll detox whenever I need to. And so I knew that these guys were pretty amazing, really can help us. And Stephen had heard from someone. He told someone about his experiences, and it was because there's quite a few of us who are experiencing these new energies. And the recommendation was to send pink light up and connect with them. And what's interesting is when I do, and I ask for my heart chakra to open, and I take pink light, this beautiful cord of pink light, and I send it straight up. And it lands right on the target, because it's all about intention. You don't have to worry so much about the semantics of it. Just say, I would like to connect with the newer energies, and these beings are from Venus. And Venus, the planet, has done what we're doing now. They've done it before. So they can be really beneficial to us, to help us guide us and kind of go, okay, this is what the population needs to move forward. So these guys are great to connect to, and I'm sure that there's females involved in the group. So far, I've only seen 2 of them, facial features, and they were both men. But when I send the cord up, what I get is 5 beings. And the pink goes up, and I can see it entering into 5 different beings' heart chakras. And so they're very much a collective. What's interesting is I can only see 2 of their faces. So I know that there's more coming on this. But so what I would like you to do, so that to help you to connect, is just sit down and just relax and breathe. And just sit there and ask that your heart chakra open fully. Really just expand it. Feel love. Just feel so much love in your heart right now. And then you take that love, and it's this beautiful rose quartz color pink, and you just send it straight up through all of your chakras, out your crown. Make your intention that you hit the beings from Venus, and know that it hits its target. And you send love, and then sit and allow yourself to receive all that's coming back down. Because even if you don't have this interaction that I had with him, it doesn't mean you're not going to get it. You may get it in dream time, even if you're not a dreamer. It doesn't mean things aren't happening. You may get the codes in another way. So it's all about you having the intent to receive them and opening yourself up enough so that you can. Because right now the energies are wild. You know, it's here in Colorado, we have 65-mile-per-hour winds. Blew over my, privacy fence. The dog was running the neighborhood this morning. But with these winds, you feel the energy. It's electric. It feels very much outside like it is right before a huge rainstorm, even though they're not calling for any rain. Just that very, very electric feel. And that's a game changer. These energies are changing everything. All we have to do is sit back, allow, and let go. We gotta let go of our beliefs, our fears, all the worries that we hold, and just really allow ourselves to sink into these energies. And as I've said before, every wave has octaves. You have a choice. Do you want to play in the lower octaves, or do you want to go to the highest possible octave that's available to you? I've felt myself slip down into the lower octaves before, and the way that I bring myself back up is I start listing off all the reasons I'm grateful. Nothing can change things faster than gratitude. So when you're feeling yuck and you're kind of feeling like, oh, I'm in a lower timeline, I'm in a lower density right now, what just happened to me? Shift it. Go into gratitude. Start really writing about everything that you're grateful for, everything you're excited for, everything that you love, and then really sense how your energy changes. So this was just a real brief update because this is exciting stuff. And just so that you can tap into this energy and that it helps you. So till next time, love talking to you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.